Hello, beautiful tribe. Welcome. Hey, to those of you that are on the replay, hang tight with me for a minute while we wait for others to join us. It's nice to have you here. If you're on the replay, just begin to breathe deep into your body while we're waiting for others. Just notice where you're holding any tension in your body and see if you can let it slowly and gently relax. And then you can get a head start on your 2-word check-in and type it into the comments for me so I know who's here on the replay. Good morning. Go ahead and say hi in the comments and pop your 2-word check-in right away. Let me see who's here. Hi, Ornell. Good morning, Michael. I see 5 of you are here. I see 2 comments. Go ahead and say hi and go ahead and start to put your 2-word check-in. I'm going to say hi in the comments and see. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why it does that. It makes me put something in before I can see all the rest of you. Hi, Jeff. Hi, Diane. I'm reading your comments. Good morning, everybody. As you're joining us, go ahead and say hi in the comments and pop your 2-word check-in. It's 7:01. I'm going to wait till 7:02, see who all joins us, and then we'll jump right in. As we're hanging out, I invite you to just begin to breathe a little deeper into your body. And wherever you notice you're holding tension in your physical body, see if you can just let it start to soften a little bit. And I see a few more people have joined us. Go ahead and say hi in the comments. Hi, Tim. Hi, Liz. Hi, Amel. It's so interesting. It makes me put a comment before it will load all the rest of the comments coming in. Okay. All right, it's 7:02, so I am going to take my focus off of the comments. Now I'm going to. And again, let's all just take a nice, full, intentional deep breath into our bodies. And as you exhale, just notice where you're holding tension and let your body just fully land into this circle, this sacred circle that we're creating right now. Everything else we got on our agenda for the rest of the day, it'll be there when we're done. Let's just ground, center, and really make the concerted effort to contribute our energy to each other and those that are joining the replay. And I want you to breathe into your chest cavity, and I want you to, on demand, activate your heart chakra. All you have to do is breathe into your chest cavity with the intention of activating what I like to call your upgraded command center. It's our upgraded mind. It is where we have access to all the infinite, eternal wisdom of your drop in the one infinite ocean of source that is you. That's where it's accessible. This new mind is not hijackable by all the imprints of the external world and what we're told and taught to think and feel. So I want you to activate that with intention. And I want you to remember that that energy inside of you, that is you, your soul's personality, it's absent of fear. In humanity or in human experience, that shows up as courage. It's absent of fear. It's absent of any knowledge that it is not what it is. Your soul knows that you are source. Your soul knows that you are source that chose to pass through the veil of forgetfulness, to forget your source, inhabit the body you're in right now, to awaken to the reality that we are source, as we all remember collectively. So it's absent of fear. It's absent of any knowledge that it is not source, and it is absent of any human limitation because it is not human. That's really good news because as the frequency is increasing and the radio dial is changing to a higher frequency and a new radio station that's giving us access to the information of our upgraded heart chakra, we're beginning to understand that there's a different way to experience humanity, knowing that we have access to the part of us that's not limited to any human limitation. What that means for all of us, we're still discovering. What that means for you is different than what it means for me and everybody sitting next to you in this circle. But it's coming online. With that being said, I want to really, I want to give you 3 words that exemplify the energies that are since September 23rd and on October 14th, which was Saturday and Sunday, when we had this ring of fire solar eclipse, really big cosmic shifts that allowed the portal to expand to allow more 5D energy to make its way to the earth. We are in another quantum leap portal right now. And the 3 words that would best describe that energy as it relates to the human experience would be surprise, shock, and fast. I'm going to say it again. Surprise, shock, and fast. So what do you think of, or what do you experience emotionally when you hear me just say those words? Surprise, shock, and fast. What's activated in you? Right now, this energy, I'm going to use the war between Israel and Palestine as the epitome, the current epitome of what the energies are doing. What's going on in Palestine and Israel right now is generational indoctrination, ridiculously formulated in the name of God. And what's happening over there is what I've been pointing to that would be coming in the fall and taking us into 2024 in the form of the obstacles. What's happening over there is a reflection of what's happening inside of us. So get the analogy, get the connection, because that's the key message for today. What's happening over there is the insanity, the absolute absurdity of human thinking that says, my God is bigger than your God, my God is the way, and I'm going to kill you until you no longer exist, until you see it my way. Right? Insane. And as onlookers, the heaviness of that intensity is almost incomprehensible when we're looking at it. But when you're living it, and the belief is that level of separation, it takes the ultimate generational accumulation that those 2 countries have been in to bring them to the insanity that we are seeing now, which is just a reflection of our insanity of separation. So the surprise and the shock of what's happening to the lives in the middle of that horror and terror and trauma and devastation is forcing them to surrender to a deeper level of powerlessness, but making them look deeper into themselves, into the insanity that they have created. That is every drop in the infinite ocean of one in the form of humanity, to use my analogy I've been using, the ultimate snow globe shaking itself up and saying, nope, we can't do it this way anymore. But to get out of the pattern has to show up in its most extreme insanity to get us, to force us to let go. Where are they? What's going to happen? I don't have the answer, but the devastation right now as they're in it, it's making them and all of us ask deeper questions. what the hell am I really thinking? What the hell am I really doing? What's motivating me into such insanity? Can you feel that? Right? So the energies that are coming in right now, in that corner of the world, they're incredibly devastating. Other places in the world, that's not happening. But the collective that's running in the background is inviting us all to a deeper place of surrender, to ask the deeper questions of ourselves. And here's the question I want you to ask yourself today. And I want you to feel the emotions that come up. Why are you doing what you're doing in your life right now? Why are you spending time and money and emotions and resources to do what you are doing in your life right now? That's the question that the intensity of the energy is bringing us all to. It's a deep invitation to ask us, is this choice I'm making based on my generational beliefs about who I am and what I'm supposed to be doing? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Because I get to decide how I'm going to spend my life from this moment forward, not how you got here, but from this moment forward. And how we got here is based on all the imprints and all the patterns of this lifetime that have made us think how we think and do what we do, why what we do. And right now, there's this energy that's lovingly and powerfully supporting us to get even more clear on who am I? Who am I? Awakening to my soul's personality. And why do I do what I do? And is it time for me to challenge why I do what I do? Because the obstacles that are showing up in our life, in the midst of really great things that you guys are creating, we've been told the obstacles are going to show up. And in that, when the obstacles show up, all the training we've been doing, we are going to surprise and amaze ourselves at how we're capable of navigating whatever shows up. What's going on in Israel and Palestine, the world is going to continue to go on. Israel and Palestine are going to continue to exist in some new formation. Lives are going to be lost, but the world is going to continue to go on and have to grapple with the intense questions that this insanity is inviting us to gain clarity through. So what clarity wants to come through in your life right now? Where are you being surprised? Where are you surprising yourself at what you're capable of navigating? Where are you shocked into looking another direction because of the hurdles that have shown up on you, on your course? The biggest thing I want to say today, hang with me, I got 2 minutes left to 7:15. I might go 2 minutes over. In meditation, the Masters of Light, I thought I was going to do an audio recording over the weekend, but I've had some stuff show up in my obstacle course. This afternoon, I'm bolting to LA. My brother's in surgery this afternoon, and my dad is needing some extra support. So my weekend got a little bit wonky. But the biggest message that the energies of our soul's personality in conjunction with our higher guides, here's what I want you to get today, you guys. Doesn't matter, does not matter what continues to show up on the world stage to shake the snow globe. Earth is going to go on. Earth is going to go on. All the threat about World War III taking the earth out, no, it's not. The earth is not going to go anywhere. It's all about where are we going? Where are we going as individuals and where are we going as a collective? So we can rest assured the world's not going to be destroyed. It's not going anywhere. We might be destroyed or we might destroy ourselves, but the world's not going anywhere. That's good news. Some of you are going, what? That's good news? Yes, it's good news because you are tuning to a higher frequency where your soul's personality is saying, let me guide you. Let me guide you from a higher perspective. So the question I want you to really open your heart and your mind to is, what's motivating me? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Because in 2017, the Masters of Light said this: as the frequencies continue to get higher, 5 years from now, that's what they said, which is now. 5 years from now, some of you will be doing things very different than what you're doing right now. And some of us are so clinging to the imprints of our wounded persona, we're trying to recreate a sense of safety for ourselves tuned to an old version. And if you're finding opposition to what it is that you're trying to create, the question right now that the energies are shining a flashlight on, why are you doing what you're doing? Are you trying to still shove a round peg into a square hole of your life when that's no longer in alignment with who you are? Because if you keep doing that, the energies are incompatible with the results manifesting to align with your old version. All of us have, if you look back, again, I'll say in the last, let's just say since, I'll say in the last month, you've had amazing things happen in your life, and then you've had challenges, right? We're on this roller coaster. It's not going to change. So as you ride the roller coaster, what I want to encourage you today is to really hold to the awareness. Life is happening for me, not to me. Okay? So whatever unfolds on your obstacle course, let this be your mantra. What am I ready to learn about me based on the obstacle that has shown up? I'm going to say that again, because some of you are still angry that the obstacles are showing up. That's going to work against you. Some of you are acting angry that you're on the roller coaster ride that you said I'm going to get on. And then as you're going up and down, you're angry that you're having this excursion. So we got to get out of the anger and move into this element of surprise. Not surprise, we tricked you. Surprise at what I'm capable of recognizing in this moment as the obstacle is showing up. What am I to learn? That's what I'm saying today to myself. What does the universe have to teach me about me as I'm unplanned, jumping in my car to go be with my brother, to go be with my father? What do I have to learn? What am I ready to learn that's going to add to who I am and where I'm going based on what's unfolding today? No resistance. Do I get to have a human emotion? Yeah, that's kind of inconvenience. I had to cancel a couple clients and I had to shift some things around, but that's what's unfolding today. So if I surrender to that, what's possible for me? When I keep my Indiana Jones hat on, living in a perpetual state of curiosity, knowing that the universe is moving very quickly for the highest good of us all, anything that shows up on my obstacle course is to skyrocket me stronger into the bandwidth of my soul's personality. So if I just surrender to that knowledge, I get out of resistance and I'm instantly in flow for whatever the obstacles are. That takes training, and you've been training, but you can feel the invitation. Ooh, I got to let go a little bit more. Yeah, you do. And it's okay, because this upgraded heart chakra wants to bring forth courage unlike you've ever known about yourself. Not fearful courage, oh shit, I'm going to get killed or stabbed on the battlefield. No, courage that I am capable beyond what my wounded, imprinted, third dimensional persona has ever let me realize about myself. And that energy is really swelling. And it's swelling in love and compassion and empathy and empowerment through pain to keep us moving forward. So I just want to encourage you. Take your hand, put it on your chest cavity right now. Your right hand on your chest, your left hand on your right hand. The first thing I want you to do is breathe into your chest cavity. And I want you to feel gratitude for how far you have come, regardless of how you've handled your challenges in the last 24 hours, week, a month, it doesn't matter. I want you to, right in this moment, as we're continuing to let this day unfold, I want you to feel gratitude for how far you've come. And I want you to give yourself permission to acknowledge, yeah, I'm changing. I'm growing. I'm healing. I'm becoming empowered. I'm taking risks. I'm making choices I never would have made. I'm becoming vulnerable. I'm letting myself be seen by this tribe. I'm frickin' crushing it if I just pause long enough to give myself some credit. Can you feel that? The surprise and the shock and the speed with which things are happening are for our highest good, not for punishment, not for validating your guilt or your shame. Everything that is showing up is to help us feel deeper and maybe look at parts of ourselves that we've been afraid to really acknowledge. Yeah, I'm still holding on to my fear and my old pattern, maybe a little stronger than I'm willing to admit. Just that brief admission allows you to loosen your grip and say, okay, show me what you'll show me. Why am I still so afraid here? What am I capable of? I want to surprise myself. Let's do it. Let's do it. Show me what you'll show me. That's where I'm going to leave you today. Spend the day with your Indiana Jones hat on, welcoming any hurdle or obstacle that shows up with the knowledge this is happening for me to know myself even better, to bring forth the energy that's absent of fear, so it's coming like courage, absent of any knowledge I'm not source and that I am source, and absent of any belief that I'm limited to my human experience. There's so much more available flowing out of you today. So stay in curiosity, stay in compassion for yourself, and keep moving forward. Even if it's at a snail's pace, keep moving forward, trusting your guides. Show me what you'll show me. Things are going to happen fast to support you. Things are going to happen in a surprising way that are going to astound you with love and synchronicities. Things are going to shock you into, wow, I did that. Surprise and shock are glorious experiences if we've got our Indiana Jones hat on looking for the clues. All right. I love you. Until next time, be well. Have fun.